That's not, I'm just ordinary guy.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I thought I would do a proper introduction. I don't know if I've ever done that on my channel. My name is Gabriela. I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 children, 5 and under. I am a wife and I am a working artist from my backyard studio here in Southern California. I thought that I would bring you through a week in the life. Is that what the YouTubers call it? A week in the life of crafting before the week leading up to Christmas, and just show you what I get up to in my studio. I always have little projects and things going on in here, and I don't often remember to take pictures and edit them and post them on Instagram. I used to be so good at that, and I'm not anymore, but I've found throughout this week of filming that I'm able to capture a lot more of what I get up to in here. So if that's something you're interested in watching, then cool. I'll see you at the end of this vlog. I'm gonna cut this intro off because this video is gonna get long. So thanks so much for being here. I'll see you at the end. This is custom order number 1 of 2 for my client, and it is a big old beauty. She wanted Alice in Wonderland, like dark Disney, gothic vibes, Disney but not Disney. There was a whole lot of stuff we talked about. I know it probably doesn't make sense, but she had an amazing color palette picked out, and this is what I came up with. She loves black and white stripes, or just stripes in general, so I've done a lot of stripes, but I think like the imagery overall in here is incredible. This paper right here is really cool. It's chalkboard paper. I got it at Michael's. Isn't this just so cool? This page from a book about interiors, like sort of Victorian Gothic interiors. Yeah, I'll show a flip through of this at some point. So my desk, you guys remember when I covered my desk? I think I have a highlight of it. No, a reel of it, where I covered my desk with contact paper that is of this wood grain look. I need to do it again. I do so much stuff on here, and this is from trying to clean it with some kind of, I don't know, household cleaner or something. I don't know, but it's definitely messed up the contact paper, and I probably need to just redo it so it doesn't look so crazy in videos. But this is a workspace, and I do work on it, and I paint things, and glue gets on here, so why bother making it look pretty, right? This one here is journal number 2 for my customer, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like all laid out. The cover is all constructed, pages are picked out. I need to assemble them into signatures, but yeah, this is what it looks like. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen I did a thrift haul where I found these pillow covers, and I mean, I'm pretty sure they're like machine made. They said like made in China, whatever, but they're super cute and they give like an embroidery kind of vibe, even though they're not. And look at how it's like butterflies on flowers, just such a pretty floral gardeny vibe. And I feel like it went perfectly with this cover. So that's going to be a really nice back cover. Okay, so I cleaned up my floor. My floor was full of stuff, and now everything is back in its home-ish. I still have a lot of stuff on the floor here. This is all my wallpaper. So well, it's not all of it. There's way more than that. But that is one large wallpaper book that I had bought. I removed all the pages from the book so that I could cut them down into like craftier size, crafty friendly sheets. And then I pile other papers on top of there. But that is just wallpapers and like vintage papers in that corner there. And there's nowhere else that I can store it because of the size of it. My desk area is now ready for me to work. I know it still looks messy, but I have my custom order that I'm working on there. I just added the end papers to the inside of the cover. And here's all my papers for the signatures. And now I'm going to start working on that. I had art supplies all on my desk. I cleaned all that up. My desk space is so like unaesthetic and like not really cute. It really isn't. I need to get like some baskets and stuff. I'll have to talk about my organization ideas at another time and maybe you guys can help. That side's okay. But the working side is sometimes just doesn't look good. Anyway, gonna get to work. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday in the studio. My son is taking his nap. My mom came over this morning and she brought me these little like planters to see if maybe I could use these. I feel like I gave her one of these. Like I feel like she just regifted me one of these. Like one, I want to say I got her this one. I don't know. These look very familiar to me and like I got her one a long time ago. I'm gonna have to ask her about that. But now I have them, so I'm going to try to find a use for these. You just saw me cleaning up my mess from the weekend. I was playing around in my sketchbooks this weekend. I like to slap color around and play every now and again. I am not a painter, not an illustrator, not trying to be an artist in that way at all, but it is fun to play around and just like I like to get ideas for color combinations and stuff, so I like to just like color with colored pencils and stuff like that. And then also I've been really inspired by this book right here and this book right here. I bought these at thrift stores for like to use as junk journal pages, and I've been using them just for like sketching references, just when I have like a few moments. It's just fun. I like to just like scribble. I'm not like trying to copy the flowers in super detail, just like scribbling and like, you know, playing with colors and stuff. But I'll show you some examples of why I like this book. It's just fun to do stuff like that sometimes. Like I did this and these ones down here with like colored pencil, just playing. My drawings are terrible, but it's just like a fun little exercise that I do every now and again. And so I was cleaning up all the paint and colored pencils that I had used for that. So today I'm going to edit my Your Creative Studio video that I filmed over the weekend. I want to get that out hopefully today, and then work on my custom order a little bit. My son's probably going to wake up in an hour, so we'll see what we can get done in that time. All right, so here's the large custom order that I'm working on right now, the sister to the other one that I showed. Ooh, and I lined it with this beautiful French wallpaper. Look at this. So my trick for lining, I'm just giving you random information at this point, guys. My trick for lining it with wallpaper is I like to glue the wallpaper, because usually vintage and antique wallpaper is super brittle. So you need to reinforce it somehow. You can't just glue it to like the inner, the inside of the book. In my opinion, I feel like it won't hold up very well. So I like to glue it to a really thick cardstock, like 100 and something pound cardstock. So back to the pages. So what I'm doing, because this book is so big, I actually went to Johanna's YouTube channel, because she makes large books like this. It seems like that's kind of her normal. Books are always really big, and I had no idea how I was gonna, make pages for something like this, because you essentially need, like, if this is the size of like a regular printer paper, right? 8.5 by 11. So then if you were to fold it to make a signature, you're making it significantly smaller. And if you have a bunch of those in this size book, like how is that going to look good? So I actually saw one of her videos where she explains that she like with her large cardstock, she'll kind of fold it like this. And then that gives her an interesting page size. So she'll have like one full page in the signature, and then somewhere else in the signature is this like little half sheet. And then from there, it's up to you, the creative journaler that you are, to, either add on to this page. If you want to make it bigger, you can like, tape something on and like make this even more elongated of a page, or you can use this little half sheet to do journaling in some way. So that I took the inspiration and her tips from that video, and that's how I'm using it to make this large journal here, again, because it's not my normal size.
I'm just ordinary guy.
No, babe.
It's not like a Vegas show.
So it's Wednesday. I just got back from the zoo with my kids and put my son down for a little bit of a later nap than usual and back to work. Finishing up this client custom order. I'm going to be finishing it for a while. There's just so much more I want to do to it and so many more details I want to add. But again, I have limited work time, so it's just going to take a little bit longer, but it's going to be pretty fabulous in my opinion. So I'm going to work on that for a little while during nap time in this beautiful afternoon. My chickens are out. Let me see if I can show you. Forgive all the kids' toys there, but I just realized they were out and behind me. So just chilling with the girls for a little bit. I don't remember if I've talked about this already, but this is a gift bag that I found at HomeGoods. And I bought it just because it was so pretty. William Morris, obviously. But it ended up going really perfect with all the colors in this journal. And so I cut it up and it's going to have, these are going to be pockets. And it can be used as a page, and it's going to be a full page. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm in the studio fixing a few little ornaments. My daughter made these ornaments for our neighbors across the street for their kids, but the little tail broke off on this one and on this one as we were giving it to them. I think what happened was, because these are air dry clay, look how cute this one was. I used air dry clay, but I didn't do a thick enough, like they're not thick enough, I think, because they broke so easily. And I have some other ones that we made that are way thicker, and I thought those were too thick, but they're fine and they're super sturdy. So I think we need to remake these little cats instead of gluing the tails on. So I came in here to see if I could repair them, but I think we're just gonna probably make them some new ones and they can hang them on their tree next Christmas. So a little trial and error. We used like cookie cutters. I've used air dry clay for like a ton of other projects, but we used cookie cutters and I think I just rolled out the clay like too thin. So I'm doing that. And then we also have the other ornaments that we made with like a thicker shape. I have to print out some pictures of my kids because we're going to glue those pictures on and then give those as a Christmas present to their grandma. And those we used a cookie cutter in the shape of an ornament. So those are really cute, but they're inside the house. So I'm here to print out some pictures on my printer. I need to clean the studio. I would like to have it just nice and refreshed. And what else was I going to do? Oh, I went to a neighbor's Christmas party yesterday, and I just wanted to show you this little bow that I made for my hair, like super quick. I didn't really have like anything super festive to wear, and I wanted to wear something Christmassy because I was wearing all black and like didn't have anything holiday-ish about my outfit. So I made this for my hair and it was really cute. I did my hair in like a half ponytail, like half up, half down, and I'll try and insert a picture if I can get one. But yeah, I used one of my vintage brooches and just put it in the middle and just made this little velvet bow. So just a little simple something, but I just wanted to show you something else that was made in the studio this week. And you saw the ornaments that I made for friends. So yeah, not any crafting really on Christmas Eve, just hanging out. We've had a busy morning cleaning the house. Oh, my kids opened a few presents, not all of them. They opened their gifts to each other. So that was really cute. Like my daughter went and shopped and got him a little $5 gift, and my son got her a gift. And yeah, so they opened that, and we got our cookie ingredients to make cookies for Santa. We're having a friend over for lunch. We're going to a neighbor's house for a late dinner. So just a really fun full day. And oh, and I just finished wrapping a ton of Christmas presents. So I think we're done wrapping the Christmas presents. Yeah, until I wrap these little ornaments for grandma, and then yeah, then we're done. So that's what's happening today. Also, we found this morning that 2 of our chickens, we have 4 chickens, as you might have seen earlier in the video, I think I have a clip of it. Our 4 chickens, 2 of them may have been eaten by a coyote. So my husband forgot to close them into their pen last night. And usually they just go in there by themselves. We'll leave the door open and we let them out all day. And then at the end of the night, they come down from our hill and wherever they are traveling, and then they go back into their house. And then we have to go and manually close and lock it. And he said that he might not have left the door open enough for them to have gone in there for the night. And so they were probably wandering around all night. And we've seen coyotes up on our hill. And so we saw 2 chickens this morning when we came downstairs, and he went up on the hill and he said he saw feathers in the colors of the 2 that are missing, with coyote footprints somewhere on the hill. So 1 + 1 = 2. We know what happened and we know what fate they met. So that was really sad. Don't know what we're going to do. Maybe get some more. I don't know, but we're sad about our little chicken friends. So that's unfortunate. An unfortunate way to start Christmas Eve. But anyways, just a little update on that. So here's some little ornaments that Penny painted. Super simple. This is how she wanted to do them. And there's a flower one. So I just printed out these pictures of them. And my thought was to just like cut a circle around their faces and then glue them on. And then I thought that maybe Penny could, like, to cover up the edge of the photo, like I have a bunch of glitter glue, so maybe she can do some glitter glue around the edges, and I think that would just be a really cute, simple ornament. It's now 4 o'clock and I've made a lot of progress. I've been sort of back and forth in here throughout the day. Let's see. And close that. Let me turn this around. So I ended up moving my computer from that side to that side, and I put the sewing machine over there. I feel like that feels a lot better. Every time I was working over there, like my mouse pad and my what do you call it, keyboard would get in my way. So I feel like that makes a little more sense. And just, yeah, all my essentials that I need right there for work. And then the project that I'm working on, the papers I'm going to be using in the project. That way, when I go to work on Tuesday, I can just pull the book over and then I can pull all the papers over and do the next step of the project. So I feel like that's better for my workflow. That's my tripod that I was using to film earlier, but I need to find a better place for that. It's just still sitting there. And I got some stuff off the floor. That's still my wallpaper pile that I just can't figure out, but that's a little stain on my floor. Other than that, I vacuumed. It's clean. There's some glitter on the floor from finishing the ornaments with my daughter, but overall feeling refreshed and like I have a good space to work when I do come back in here next week to work. I'm going to just enjoy the rest of the holidays with my family. And yeah, see, even back here is okay. This is my problem area right here, this shelf that I need to figure out. It's like a bunch of ledgers and like papers from the ledgers and paper that I have to keep rolled up. So it's in that box still rolled up, and just some extra art supplies and things. But yeah, just that whole area there is not cute. But again, it's not really like for aesthetics right now. It's just, I know where everything is, and when I go to make a project, I can grab whatever I need. So at least this wall is pretty. But anyways, that's the space for now. Okay, so this seems like a good place to cut off this vlog. Is that what we did? We did a vlog. I had a lot of fun filming just random everyday life stuff, and I definitely want to do this again. Let me know what you think about this style video in the comments. Yeah, that we pretty much wrapped up the week before or leading up to Christmas time. So yeah, lots of Christmas crafting and spending time with the kids and working on, sorry, trying to hold this phone somewhat steady. Working on lots of projects and some projects that will carry over into the new year, and I think I'll continue to vlog the process of that custom order until it's completed, and then we'll get a flip through of that. So more video plans as I go along. But thank you for being here. If you watched all the way through, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed a little snippet of my studio life. I'm really trying to avoid moving the camera that way because there's a huge mess. I feel like most of this vlog was cleaning, because I have a small studio. It really is small. I mean, it's an entire house in my backyard, but the room itself is small with all the stuff I have inside of it. So I feel like it gets cluttered easily. So I did spend a lot of time that week organizing and reorganizing. So if that was boring, sorry. Yeah, so I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, hopefully. And I will, I guess, see you. This may come out in 2024 because today is the 30th and I don't know if I'll have time to edit it completely and, and post it before New Year's. So probably see you in this vlog in 2024. Okay, see you guys later.